Are you an NCIS fan? What do you think about Michael Weatherly's return? Would it be better than Mark Harmon's? Have you seen the premiere of the 20th season? If you haven't, watch this video until the end, as we will take a walk around this show and learn if Michael Weatherly's return will be better than Mark Harmon's. So keep watching along closely for everything you need to know. First up, what do we all need to know about NCIS Season 20? Do you think you know all there is to know about NCIS Season 20? If not, of course, you can never know too much. So keep watching, as we will be finding out soon. Everything there is to know about NCIS Season 20 is right here. The hit CBS series has been the #1 broadcast television series for 12 of the previous 13 seasons, and it's back for another action-packed season. NCIS is currently in its 20th season, making it the third longest-running scripted, non-animated series on television, trailing just behind Law & Order Special Victims Unit, which is now in its 24th season. NCIS follows the agents of the Naval Criminal Investigative Service, a law enforcement organization for the United States Navy and Marine Corps entrusted with investigating and preventing crime. NCIS's ratings began slowly in the first few seasons. Still, the show eventually soared up the ranks and has been one of the top 5 most-watched shows on television since NCIS Season 6. Though NCIS Season 19 drew some criticism for the absence of Special Agent Gibbs, Mark Harmon, who has been a regular since NCIS Season 1, it was still solid enough to warrant another season. Up next, what makes NCIS unique? NCIS is only one of the shows that CBS has renewed for the fall 2022 season. The series spin-offs, NCIS Los Angeles and NCIS Hawaii, have been renewed for another season. Other CBS shows such as Young Sheldon, which just finished Season 5, and the upcoming comedy Ghosts will broadcast alongside NCIS in the fall 2022 schedule. Several shows such as Magnum PI were not as fortunate since the network also canceled some recent shows. NCIS has been renewed for a 20th season by CBS. The network confirmed the season renewal in May 2022 with its offshoot programs NCIS Los Angeles and NCIS Hawaii, with the show holding its status as the #1 scripted series on television for another year and attracting 7.2 million viewers for the Season 19 finale. CBS opted to renew NCIS for another season. NCIS has had a slew of characters throughout its 20-year run, while several fan favorites, including Leroy Jethro Gibbs, Mark Harmon, and Tony DiNozzo, Michael Weatherly, are expected to return for NCIS Season 20. Their identities have yet to be confirmed. However, Special Agents Timothy McGee, Sean Murray, Alden Parker, Gary Cole, Nick Torres, Wilmer Valderrama, and Jessica Knight, Katrina Law, have been confirmed, as have Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard, David McCallum, Dr. Jimmy Palmer, Brian Dietzen, Casey Hines, Fiona Reasonover, and other familiar faces. So where could Season 20 pick up? NCIS Season 19 ended with several shocking developments. The team was called in to investigate the kidnapping of Parker's ex-wife, Vivian Kolchak. The investigation showed that the Raven, who nearly murdered Jimmy and Casey earlier in the season, had returned. Season 20 will almost certainly put Special Agent Alden Parker in jeopardy. Vivian may be seen discreetly texting as Parker and Vivian leave to avoid being blamed for the murder. "It's finished. I've got him." The statement foreshadows Parker's threat in NCIS Season 20 and hints that Vivian may be working with the Raven. Jimmy and Jessica's connection progressed significantly in the Season 19 finale, suggesting that this burgeoning romance may play a role in the Season 20 narrative. NCIS Season 20 will premiere alongside the rest of CBS's fall lineup. Because CBS's autumn programming typically begins in late September, NCIS will most likely return for Season 20 in September 2022. CBS has verified that the show will continue to run on Monday evenings at 9 p.m. in its current time slot. Keep watching along closely. We wouldn't want you to miss out on whose return might be better, Michael Weatherly's or Mark Harmon's, so don't go anywhere. Up next, why did Michael Weatherly leave the NCIS? Did you ever wonder what made Michael Weatherly Tony DiNozzo leave the show? Well, if you don't know, keep watching. We are about to find out. Tony DiNozzo was a pivotal part of the NCIS squad. Special Agent Tony DiNozzo, who began the series with Gibbs, was noted for his charm, comedy, and playboy demeanor, which regularly earned him a smack overhead from his team leader. However, love triumphed when it appeared that nothing could destabilize DiNozzo's position. DiNozzo first went to care for his daughter following Ziva's death, but his journey did not end there. After tracking Ziva down following her supposed death, DiNozzo was eager to settle down and raise their baby in Paris. Weatherly was a mainstay on NCIS for 13 seasons, and after that extended run, the actor was burned out on the show. After so many rigorous seasons, Weatherly told The Hollywood Reporter that he was ready for a fresh challenge. He also missed the on-screen chemistry between his character and Ziva David, who had left the show. Speculations about his comeback have circulated since Harmon's departure, but nothing has been proven. Alright, that was on a lighter note. Yes, it has been confirmed that Weatherly will return to the show. Are you excited about this? Let me know in the comment section. Would Michael Weatherly's NCIS return be better than Mark Harmon's? NCIS is about to start its historic 20th season, but will Michael Weatherly's DiNozzo return be better than Mark Harmon's Gibbs? Could Michael Weatherly's Tony DiNozzo's return to NCIS Season 20 be better than Mark Harmon's Leroy Jethro Gibbs? When CBS's long-running police procedural returns to the small screen this autumn, it will be a significant milestone. NCIS will begin its 20th season. Given this, it is expected that CBS would go all out to commemorate this remarkable achievement. Bringing back characters from the show's history is one of the most acceptable ways to make NCIS Season 20 as memorable as possible. After nearly 2 decades on the air, the program has seen multiple cast reshuffles to keep things fresh and adjust to stars departing the show. Harmon and Weatherly's departures are likely the most significant among several releases, so it's not out of the question that one of them will be brought back by CBS. Weatherly and Harmon would appear in Season 20 of NCIS in a perfect world. However, if just one can return, Weatherly as Tony DiNozzo would be preferable to his previous employer. Up next, what would make Weatherly's return so great? To begin with, it has been over 10 years since the very special agent appeared on the police procedural. Since Weatherly departed from NCIS, a lot has transpired to him off-screen, as evidenced by Ziva's reappearance, Coti DePablo. It's worth noting that DiNozzo quit the force after discovering his daughter's existence with his old sweetheart, who was thought to have perished at the time. NCIS subsequently contradicted this, revealing that Ziva is not only alive, but is also reunited with DiNozzo in Paris, where they are bringing up their child. It would be interesting to observe how these events have altered or not changed the typically upbeat Tony DiNozzo. While it would be nice to have Gibbs return, given Harmon's recent departure from NCIS, having him return soon does not have the same effect as seeing Michael Weatherly. NCIS Season 20 will begin with a crossover event. Following that, the broadcasts appear to revert to their usual procedural format. With this special occasion out of the way, it's safe to reveal that CBS has some extra surprises for NCIS fans to commemorate the show's milestone 20th season, including some significant cameos. Michael Weatherly has indicated an interest in reprising his role as Tony DiNozzo, particularly now that Bull has concluded. Sean Murray's Instagram picture of a vintage photo with Tim McGee and DiNozzo has stoked speculation that the actor is returning. Coming right up, what if they brought them both back? On the other hand, Harmon would also be quite simple to have Gibbs return to NCIS because he has just retired. The actor is also an executive producer for the show. Like Weatherly, he has publicly said he is open to returning to NCIS. However, at this time, their appearances will be limited to the Season 20 overarching plot of the police procedural. Bringing back Weatherly and Harmon would only help NCIS. DiNozzo's reunion with his former squad would be more surprising, given how long he has been gone. Still, Gibbs' reappearance would also be well appreciated. If CBS can find a way to bring both of them back at the same time, it would be a wise decision to provide audiences with some much-missed Gibbs-DiNozzo chemistry. And there you have it. That is all you need to hear about. Would Michael Weatherly's NCIS return be better than Mark Harmon's? I hope you liked this video. Consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel if you did. Also, please turn on your notifications so you never miss out on any fun stuff we inform our viewers. Finally, if you have any more related news about the topic we missed, let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.